jump in the turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco. Yep.
Face to face once more. It's been a while since we've been in the studio.
Face to face in the place. Is that? Have we already come up with the title? Do you think?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Face to face at your place.
Exactly. It's either that or a winter warmers.
Oh, no, we're due for another winter warmers. That can't be another bloody year. Surely.
It's been another year.
Has it?
Yeah, we're in the thick of it.
Oh, in the chill.
In the chillies.
We do talk about weather quite a
Well, we won't. We'll call it the other one. What was the other one?
No. But I like where you're going with the because you've got the open fire, and I want to get the Canara put in my place at some stage. That's not me asking you to do it.
No, I realise.
But the open fireplace. Do you quit the TV when the fire's on?
Yes. Yeah, you do. You don't pay attention.
What are you doing? You're on your phone.
Well, I've been mostly falling to sleep with babbling brooks and lightning storms. I've been doing the old just chuck on like some soundscapes.
Okay.
I was thinking that's what we could get into.
Doing soundscapes.
Yes.
Yeah, we have started our little project.
Yes.
But soundscapes is the way to go.
Yeah, because all you got to do is go down the beach with your bloody Zoom.
No, what were we saying? It's the headphones beanbag mix.
That's
where you get into a zone. You go on a journey.
That's right.
So do you fall asleep to the
it's been great.
The sounds of the storms and the fire?
Yeah, you're in your imagination.
Okay. Oh, in your imagination.
No, it's happening, but then you fall asleep. Instead of putting on Netflix or YouTube's.
Yeah.
Because I've seen what I need to say on those things.
Yeah, I think we've seen it all.
So I'll just, chuck on some sound effects. The birds one wasn't too good.
Okay.
Because it's too loud. It's too morning.
Well, remember the bird that used to sit on the balcony or outside our bedroom? Cook, 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 cook. And it would just go on.
Yes.
It was
generations of
years
those.
Years later, I had the same bird sound, same bird problem outside my bedroom window from my house.
What do you do?
So that bird that we heard every morning is now following me. I think he's following me. I think it's the same guy. He sounds the same.
Definitely.
He's saying the same fucking thing.
I have a chirping going on in my neighbourhood, but it's a bloody someone's smoke alarm.
Ah.
And it's been going on for 2 years. I don't know if it swaps.
2 years.
Swaps houses.
Turn it off.
But I can't really find out where it's coming from.
Oh, right. Unless when you hear it, you run towards it.
Where is that? Sounds far away, but it's close.
Yeah, because it could be in the next street or even 2 streets over.
Could be.
Depends on the wind, really.
It could be. Yeah, so that's been quite annoying.
But the storm sounds. Back to that for 1 minute. On the YouTubes, you put that on the YouTubes?
Yes.
Because I've been going down all types of paths. Do you want to know my hit list lately? Me YouTube pastime hit list.
What else are we going to talk about, Tim?
This is what we're talking about.
And if you can hear my dogs and the dogs are barking.
Oh, it just adds that live, real element. Now they sound like they're outside.
They do, don't they?
They do. So here's my list.
Yes.
I've been going on. Well, last time I was telling you about the metal detecting. Detectorists. Not so much detectorists, but real life people. They go and finding coinos.
Yep. People's lost wedding rings.
Yep. The business. And then, so I went from treasure to Egyptians.
Yes.
And the pyramidos and the archaeology.
Yeah, I love it.
Digging stuff up.
I love the digging.
So you can see the natural progression there. Digging up coins.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Digging up Egyptians. Then, which I don't think they should be disturbing some of those places where they go into. Oh, look at all the treasure. It's all ours.
Yeah, what happens to it?
Yeah. Who gets? Does the country get those treasures?
I think it's one of those things that if you find a gold bar, you take it to the police station, and if no one claims it within 30 days, it's yours.
Yeah, that's it.
Same with mummies.
If no one claims it within 36,000 years. Yeah. But I want to get on that metal detecting scan.
Yeah.
I want to get some coinage.
I get that.
I did find just as a sidebar there. I'll go back to my list in a minute. But picking the kids up, see on the footpath, kids dropped like a gold chain. I picked it up.
Yeah,
it's quite heavy. I'm like, this is gold because I've been watching all the treasure things. So I'm starting to pick up on some of it. Have a little look at it. It says Italy 375. So look up 375. It looks like this is like 350 pounds or 350 euros
ounces
per ounce.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I found my first treasure.
Right.
Without the metal detecting.
Is it real?
I haven't checked it out yet, but that's what I want to ask. What do you do? Do I go to a jeweler and go, here's a pile of gold. How much? I go,
Don't do that.
No.
No,
because you can
money
sell
for gold.
scrap.
That's how they gank the whole system.
Yeah, right. So I just try and get as much gold as I can get.
I
Take
think
in a
it's one of
bag
those
and
things.
say, weigh it up.
You don't bring it down to some joint and he goes, oh, nah, mate, this is worth nothing. I'll give you like $40 for it, but it's actually worth 4,000
euro.
Yeah.
But the code I put into the internet that came back with that was bearing a hefty gold price. So whether that's it,
gold's up.
yeah. So I want to start my pile there. So I've gone from the treasure stuff on my YouTubes to dioramas.
Okay.
People making train sets.
I love it. Yeah.
It's quite soothing.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Well, just if you want to get if you want to do a deep dive, quite literally, the best treasure hunters are the ones that go scouring the rivers.
Yep. Yeah.
You seen those?
Yeah.
About there at the bottom of waterfalls and whatnot.
They're the best ones.
Yeah, because you get a lot of jewelry.
That's all fallen off, especially where they're jumping and
Sunnies and iPhones.
Works, yeah. GoPros.
Yeah, and I love the ones where
You're a guaranteed treasure. The dudes out in the fields are getting coins and scrap metal and nails and can lids.
Hey, but look, one of the biggest hoards was this. I've got to make this up as I go. I don't have any other information apart from what I seen at one time. This it's called the Big Hoard of Shropshire, and some dude was like looking for his hammer.
Yeah,
because he knew he dropped it, so he went out with one of the things you want to get.
Yeah,
and he's just scooching around. He goes, "Oh man, look, it's a bloody coin." That's my English.
Yeah.
And it turns out that it was a lot of coins,
right?
And so he had to call the blokes in.
Yep.
And after the archaeological dig, they've uncovered hordes and hordes of someone's bloody riches that they've buried. Obviously, going all right, the French are coming. I don't know.
Yeah.
Better bury all our
everything,
worldly goods,
and then they just
got slaughtered. And then some lucky bastard digs it up. Now, does the society for
how do you get money for that?
I think the museum guys will reward you handsomely, but you don't get to keep it.
Do they buy
because it's
it
part
off?
of antiquity and it's everyone's, not yours. But it's going to be ours in our building.
Yeah, because I don't understand this. Because it's like we're rich, boy. It's pure gold.
Yeah.
Those
nuggets are good.
Nuggets are good.
Yeah.
But maybe that's the difference, because there's all these tiers of treasure hunters I'm seeing in my.
Well, it's all about what you desire.
It's the deep diving ones. It's the metal detectors. The metal detectors love getting coins, not for the value, but for the age and the patina.
Yeah, I'm more of a bottle man.
Yeah, and it's more of a communal group thing, like the detectorists. They're more like detectorists. Then you got the dudes that do the gold digging, the chipping away at rocks.
Miners.
No, not the miners. The other dudes that just go to certain spots and go, I reckon there's a vein over here. I keep on digging. Yeah. Get some gloves, mate.
How do you like magnet diving? You've seen these ones?
I've seen that.
And canals. And so you get your magnet on a rope and you just go swing that out there in the bayou, and we'll trawl the bottom of the mud flaps over there.
Yeah. We'll see what we can drag up over here, boys.
It's mostly nails and bicycles.
What do you know? It's a hand pistol. Yeah, I've seen those.
So
they're a different breed.
And then they call it the pigs over there. What do they call the British police? The geezers,
the coppers.
Yeah, they're always calling the coppers when they find the guns, because you just don't know, or you do know it's been a part of a murder.
Yeah, well,
or a robbery.
That's why it's dumped off the bridge that you're trawling.
Yeah.
And then you got the what's the other gold diggers? Then you got the dudes that fucking like proper miner dudes, right? But the team miner dudes were like, we got to get this gold before the end of the season, otherwise we're gonna be a blowout. You know,
Yeah.
we should have made 75,000 this month.
We
We only made 74.
Yeah.
It's a loss,
My
boys.
wife can't go home. Look, my
Well,
wife.
they're the dudes. They're the dudes that they're getting gold and they're filthy rich, but they're filthy.
Yeah.
You look at them and you just go, "You're rich."
And it's all the expenses to get to mining or whatever you're chasing.
Oh, yeah,
like
you gotta put it up.
if you're one of these blokes that they love the log
loggers.
finders,
Yeah.
but waterlogged.
Oh yeah, swamp boys
I'm waterlogged
in the bayou.
in the bayous, and they're the best woods to get for some reason. So you can go and harvest them, but it's day in, day out.
Yeah, dragging, hauling, chaining, swimming.
Oh, big trucks, boats,
Ugh.
tuggies.
But you're filthy.
Yeah, and
You're
cold.
you're covered in bayou.
You're in the water all the time.
And
And the gators.
And the gators. Don't forget about them damn gators. God damn it, boy. Flash that light over there.
Yeah, I think if I'm going to go down a treasure hunt path, yes. I don't think archaeology is the scam because you have to give it back to the museum or the country or what you're in.
Yeah, so
it's
you
not
can't
Indiana Jones times anymore. You can
riches.
just go, sneak in and run.
Well, I'm just wondering, if they do compensate you or do they just credit you, and then you're in the history books as the man that found it.
Great.
Yeah, but how do you get rich off that?
You write a book. A book.
Yeah, you write a book and do a documentary series. My book. Sign my book.
What about the what's that island one? There's the two brothers, and I've been digging on the supposed
mystery
island.
Mr. Island well.
And it's
the trap. It's the booby trap one, right?
It's booby trap upon booby trap.
Yes. Well, I've been following those dudes, and we watched a shit ton of that one.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Will they find it?
But I did do my best to get to the end of the story, the current story, and
they're still digging holes.
They failed.
It's no good.
It's no good.
I wish I could remember the name of it.
This, Kakamimi Island, Death Valley,
Money Pit.
Yeah, the Money Pit. It is the Money Pit.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Death Money Pit. Money.
Now, the story is long ago. Oh, no, now you got to do the Spanish galleon voice, which I don't know how to.
Yeah. Galleon? Is that type of, is that a type of horse?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a galleon.
Melbourne Cup winner, 1934.
Spanish galleon.
But got the treasure, pirates, found the island, blocked it off, sank it down.
It was the Knights Templar.
Aha.
Yeah, the dark treasures. But they also said that there was they suspected that there was the works of Shakespeare down there. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that they didn't fucking put the works of Shakespeare in your hole you're digging.
Shakespeare was a woman.
Really?
That one. Yeah, that's good.
I've heard
that's
that.
A good
Shakespeare was
one.
Was a conglomerate of writers.
Yeah.
Simple, like Banksy.
I think we've done this podcast before.
Well, because this is,
we're talking about treasure.
We are talking about treasure. But I'm looking forward. I want to invest in one, in a metal detector, right?
Yes.
I'm looking for investors.
Okay,
because there's this. You can't do a treasure hunt
by yourself.
You need your necessaries.
Here's what happens. We go into business together, to a partnership.
Yeah.
And there's one of these machines, metal detectors, and it's this like. We got to go out together. This is a partnership, man. But I'll do the first shift and most of the day, walking around with the cool stuff. And
you're a digger.
Yeah, I'm the digger.
You're digging the what do they call them? The pop that cap out. They do a little thing, pop it out. What's it called? It's called a
dig.
It'll come to me. Nah, it's a cap or something.
I have no idea.
Pop that cap. So. No, well, I want to do. I want to buy two of them,
and cover more territory,
and two of the little handheld wands. Because when you do a dig, you want to go, is it there? Is it there? You don't want to get your big guy out. And go,
we'll look for a package deal.
We need two of them. Now, we're looking at the Max 400. I think it's DeWalt, or is it Dwight? That's the brand. But I feel like just finding gold on the street. I think there's treasures out there.
I think
to be a
I
whole.
think there are.
Think about all the way down the creek.
Money. That's right.
We found money on the surface.
Cash. Do you know most of our like a large proportion or portion of our family members have now invested in generators.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's a bit of treasure.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a generator too.
Yeah.
Has everyone else bought one?
Well, all these bloody Stormos.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then the oldest, Steve-O, the Devo, he's, he's in Phillip Island or Cows.
Yeah.
And it goes out occasionally. So he went and got himself a Jenny.
Yep.
Drucifer, he's up at the bloody Callistas.
Yep.
The Dandenongs just still out of power.
Yeah.
Because there was big storms, if you didn't know. Big storms.
Oh, yeah.
And there's still people with no bloody storms everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they just don't bury the power lines.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Okay, well, I'll say it again.
Yeah, you did.
And then Mum and Dad just went, oh, yeah, we'll get a Jenny. Because they've got a couple.
Have you got one?
I've got a tiny one that's in need of repair. But it'd run my fridge very noisily for, I don't know, 45 minutes.
Okay.
It's no good.
All right, yeah.
I think the brand is Home Light.
Like it runs one light in your home.
Correct.
But, maybe I'll have to get one.
Well, if it goes out,
Yeah.
if the power goes out, do you know what the best treasure's going to be?
Candles.
The solar panels on people's roofs.
Solar panels.
And batteries.
But I'm waiting for them to just turn around and just go, yeah, everyone with solar power, you owe us.
Yeah.
They're going to come out with some law. Catchment tax.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Something. You guys
UV tax.
You'll eventually get the... Yeah. They'll get you. They'll come for your treasures, man.
They will.
They will come
That's
for your
why
treasures.
you can never tell anyone.
That's right.
Now, Mavis, our mother, we should give her a bit of a shout out. She had a birthday, and so I decided the best treasure you could get is a Tassolato ticket and a scratchy. Just as a side bonus, because I know Cass always gets her bloody good shit.
Yeah, it's a good treat. I love it. Shut me out.
They haven't called me back to say they lost. So for starters, because she did say that we would go halvies if we bloody won.
Okay.
But at the same time, I bought myself one because it was a full moon, Mum's birthday.
Yep.
I was at the Tassolato ticket, so I was like, I'll get one too.
Yeah.
And one of those crosswords things, chop me out.
Yeah. No.
Didn't get no chop out.
It's
chop out. No $40
million.
million.
I can't justify the regular buying of Tassolato tickets. You know,
it's rank.
Because the minute you don't do it is probably that was the one. You missed it.
You got to buy it.
Yeah. It's called gambling addiction.
That's right. Oh, speaking of which.
Oh, yeah?
On the road early today.
Yeah.
Say 7:15.
Right.
And I go past the TAB on Prince's Highway. And I don't know, it's hotel motel maybe?
Yeah, sure.
And there were cats outside of the TAB in the smoking area, in the smoking lounge, as the sun was coming up.
Boys out there.
Oh, boys, girls, like I could see 7
out.
People like
having a bet,
gambling, hanging out. But obviously, it's 24 hours. I don't know how they.
Must be 24 hours, yeah. So
or maybe that's like a break, like between. You can stay in the premises.
Race 4,000 and race 500, and yeah.
You can stay in the building, but we turn the machines off between.
Is it the dish lickers?
Nah, it's the button pushers.
It's the fucking It's the slottos, sluts.
There you go.
Yeah. See, I treat my slots like I treat me scratchies.
Yeah.
Like $2 at a time. Chuck it in, have a whack.
Yeah.
Right?
Have a scratcho.
Have a scratcho. Have a little scratch. And if you win on that, so be it.
Only play on the house's money.
Yes, but leave ahead What's the
Leave while you're ahead.
leave while you're ahead?
Yeah,
That's the guy.
Quit even.
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one. We did it.
Make like a tree and quit while you're ahead.
Act like a tree and get out, you idiot.
Yeah. But the internet.
Oh man.
The only thing I will say about these homemade internet shows, which I'm quite addicted to, because I've been watching lately the people looking for treasures in hoarders' houses. So what they do is
there you go.
they buy the contents of the house by saying we'll clean it up and we'll get it all ready to go.
But whatever's in there,
we keep it.
Yeah.
We keep it. So the relatives are like, okay, yeah, he was a bit of a hoarder. Yeah. And these places are piled.
Oh, yeah.
And I've just watched video after video after video of him going through this.
So it's basically...
It's cash everywhere.
Yes.
It's cash everywhere. Like they get right down to the bottom. You think, oh, that's it.
I'm taking
and
this carpet up.
He moves a little thing, and there's a bloody silver bar.
Oh my god! It's like those storage wards, but better.
Mm. And then I got on to other treasures that have been lost in time. Where there's the apartment in France that the owners fled after the war. It's been sitting there for 75 years, exactly how they left it, like clothes everywhere, and like they've packed up in a rush and left. Got a better life somewhere else.
Art Deco.
It would have been because it's the 30s. Yeah, it would have been
that.
30s, 40s.
See, the question is, do you sell off the items, or do you turn it into a photo shoot?
Here's the thing. Turns out this woman was having an affair with a famous painter, and all the paintings there are done by this dude. They hadn't been seen before or known of.
Yes.
So there's provenance.
Like hundreds and
no. So I went to auction.
Yeah, hundreds of millions
for one of them. 3 million.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
One item. So there's your treasures. But I do like the hunting through hoarder stuff.
Yeah.
And through the videos, you're watching them peel back the layers of time. It's like, oh, here's where they semi had it under control. This is where it started, kind of thing. Because you get down to the table, and the table spills over, and it piles up, and
the table's clean.
And
just everything.
Once you get everything going, this is where they started. But it's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
But the dudes that host it, everyone's got a weird fucking voice in the world. Have you ever noticed?
I think that's how they do it.
Well, you think that's part of the catch?
Yeah.
Have an annoying voice when you're doing the voiceovers.
Nah, I know I had you at Flat Earth, but now it's time to talk about...
I know. You don't believe in the firmament. Right?
Yeah.
And then you've got our other guy. Oh, come on. He's a man.
Oh yeah,
she's a man.
Everyone's
every female celebrity is a man.
Yeah, this guy, this YouTube guy, and he's
Oprah Winfrey.
You could just see it, Matt. I had to do it.
Oh, look at her! Look at that jaw.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Give me a break. Look at that neck. You think that's a neck of a woman? You must be crazy. That's a man.
Look at the eyes, man. Look at the eyes. That's not the eyes of a woman. It's like everything he says is like, okay, I mean.
Yeah, Mariah Carey, she was a man.
This is what they do.
Look at her. You think she has shoulders like that?
No, because what he sees is he goes to all these, like, what is it, RuPaul? What is it? Like drag queens?
Drag queen shows, and
right? And so he's obviously been looking at that and going, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. And then he found out, that's a man.
And now he just doesn't know.
He's covering.
He's so because he's blind to it, obviously. Everyone, he's just throwing shit at a wall, man, and like
he has to accuse everybody.
Everyone. And eventually you get it right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it's just the voices. It's the voices, man.
And you get that on community radio as well. I think part of like speech therapy sometimes is like, get out, do public speaking, and
that's why all the news reporters for Channel 7 News have left.
But it's also like to make you annoyed.
Yes,
it's like an ad with a really annoying, catchy tune or whatever.
Yes, well, I've always said that you want to make music, right? You're going to make music that's annoying to the parents.
Right.
Right? Aim it at that. So if it's going wah, 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 the dad's bound to go, turn that bloody shit off.
This is crap.
The kids say, don't hate it.
Must be good.
I'm going to rebel. Must be good. Instant fame.
No, the how you got to do it is say, I'm really into this, son, and start listening it to listening in your car, get the T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's how Billabong, the T-shirt company or clothing company, became lame. Because all the dads were wearing it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Everyone
but
got
the
it for
next
Christmas.
generation,
And then
yeah, okay.
the surfer dudes who actually
Yeah, because you're seeing a lot of that now with the Targets and Kmarts and stuff. They've got shops within shops, right? Kind of like how Maya used to do it. But people are going to know that Kmart sells that particular brand. So doesn't it defame the whole label? Or is that like, you've had the rest, now try the rest?
Well, what they started to do is get designers in these Targets and these Kmarts and whatever, and it actually worked quite well because some of the cuts of the T-shirts in Target and these places are second to none.
Cut above the rest. You reckon?
Yeah, the collared work shirts are
The slave cut, they call
well,
it. Isn't it?
hopefully not. Hopefully they've got some sort of we source at least 90% of our T-shirts ethically.
Yeah, we have the other 10% unethically, but there's a 90%
well, we're working
failure
on
rate.
our 90.
The 90% failure rate of finding one.
Yeah, but they try to sell me a $40 T-shirt, and guess what?
I can't do it.
They're the ethical ones.
Ah, okay.
Let's just say.
Okay. I can't make myself do it.
I'm wearing this handy. It's a Beasley work shirt.
Yeah.
It's not fluoro. It's fully buttoned. Mm-hmm. It's anti-stink. It's got a collar. And, mate, I tell you what, I'm going to be wearing this one out.
Oh, really?
And it was a $40 shirt, right?
Okay.
$38.75.
Yeah, so
plus tax.
So can wait.
But it's a great cut.
Okay.
And maybe these, low budget shirts aren't so naff anymore. It's instead of like trying to steal Stussy pants back in the day, because there's Stussy or Stussy.
Yeah.
And if you went to Chadston or Chatty, you would have to pay 90 or 140.
Yeah.
So, but then like Kmart's and all these guys came out with West Coast.
Okay. So why? Yeah.
And so they looked like wet Stussies.
Okay.
Acted like Stussies, but for a quarter of the price.
Yeah.
That's what I wore.
Okay.
I refuse to buy the brand.
And Target's going out of business.
Are they?
Yep, closing down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, closing the doors.
Cavids.
Good. You know what I say? Buy
Low, which
Buy.
is another business that went out of business.
Oh, yeah. Where did that go?
Buy Low was eaten up by Woolworths and the conglomerate.
Okay.
West Farmers.
The conglomerate monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. This swallowed his whole conglomerate.
Yeah, that works.
It does work. It does work. So, look.
Let's just take a quick break there.
Okay, sure.
Cass was just saying that her favourite treasure to find, a simple one, and gives her way more pleasure than it should, is the $2 coins that are the special ones with the colour.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the rimmed colour ones.
They are a treasure.
They are. For hard to find.
I'm all about that 50-cent lifestyle.
Really?
Yeah, the collecting 50 cents. I've fucking...
They changed the design on the 50 way more than the others, I feel.
Mm-hmm. He's getting, he's getting 50-50 of the share, isn't he?
The 50?
Attention. Yeah.
Well, it's such a unique shape there, Tim. And listeners, so.
Why did they go down that route?
Probably something satanic.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
The way that things are going, everything's got double meaning, so
Triple
they like to
meanings.
put it right on the coins.
Yeah. They do, don't they?
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, I saw this Hillary Clinton photo, and, it's supposed to be, it's her standing in her office, like, and on her desk is a rotten apple. Yeah. And it's like, why do they do that? They just got to admit, like,
she's a rotten apple.
Yeah, or
is it something like, I took a whole bite of the apple.
Yeah,
you know, like we've got the big part of the apple. You only got a bite. Maybe that's what it means. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's interesting.
I guess we'll never know. Really.
And I'm not going to ask the question ever again.
No. I don't know what my greatest treasure is. I don't know what kind of a hunter I am yet. They do one thing I do like in the ones where they dig them out of the ground, the coins and stuff. They do say relic a lot.
They do.
Yeah, I got myself a relic here.
No,
like they'll find. I like finding stuff like keys and locks.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What is this open?
Jewelry.
You've been a collector though your entire life.
Yeah, I do like.
You've been looking
things
for your treasures, your preciousness.
I do like collecting my treasure.
Yeah, and you don't know whether or not you're one of these women that died.
Oh, man.
The woman that died and that was having the affair with the artist and has all the paintings.
Oh, I could be.
Well, you could have something in your collection that's just sitting there going, oh.
I do think I've got a couple of gems.
Like that one 1978 Kiss card, Ace Frehley. Spitting, you know.
Yeah, but
it's printed backwards.
Here's the thing. Here's the rub.
Ace Frehley wasn't that good.
You know how hard it was to get all the bloody Batman cards?
Yeah, man. So many bubblegum packets and
but we did that the old school way, man. The old school way.
Yeah.
Packet for packet.
Yep.
Trade
just keep going up to the shop.
Got them. So I've still got them sealed up.
Yeah.
Kept them forever.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones. And a full set of Empire Strikes Back one. And
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Kiss cards.
Kiss cards, yeah.
So I've got all these cards. I bring them up to the old thing because I'm thinking about getting some cash. Like I finally forced myself to go and either sell or
so
swap.
maybe get rid of some of the cards so you can go trade it in for a good yak face. You know, consolidate your collection.
Yeah, get something.
Trade it and all the shit. Get something you need.
And I brought him up there, and he pretty much laughed at me. He said, "He goes, can I show you something?" I went, "Yeah." He goes, "This is how we feel about cards." Took me to this back room. I opened the door. And this was like a room like this size. What are we in here? 2x3?
Nah, like
3x4.
19 meters by it's high ceiling.
19
it's marble.
meters?
It's marble.
That's not 19 meters.
There's a spa in here.
Yeah.
Whatever, however you imagine it. Look, just don't drop the veil for the listeners, mate.
Let's just say for the argument, a small room, like a 2x4.
A prison cell, yes.
Just a basic room. And where was it?
The cards.
The cards and there was boxes and boxes and boxes. Footy cards. There's cards. Fonzie cards.
What it tells me are more community cards.
Yeah,
you got your Johnny Loves
no
Sachi.
market in the cards. They have to be mint, PSA approved.
Yeah.
Pokemon cards.
I'll tell you what it is, Tim. He is he's been burnt by these cards and he's got a storage room full of them. And it tells me that he had the same idea as you did. Cards.
That's
where the money is. Cards.
Because they enticed us with the baseball cards and the basketball cards being worth a lot. Remember that?
Well, yeah, you're right with the baseball for sure. They went right.
You don't remember the NBA Jam?
Yeah, definitely the gold cards and stuff like that. But the baseball was the prepper, wasn't it? Because it's like if you can get yourself a Mickey Mantle or a
Bobby
two hands,
two pants.
So Bobby left fingers. A terrible pitcher. He could pitch, but he couldn't catch.
Oh, I thought you said terrible pitcher.
But they go that one's worth $1 million if you know in any condition.
Yeah. It's too rare. It's too hard. There's too many. Batman cards, no value. So I took them back. I'll keep them for another 40 years.
There you go.
They've got to become valuable. Even if it's in 150 years.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, that's only Mason's grandkids. That's like 200 years or something, isn't it? Like by the time you...
Probably. Oh, yeah.
Well, you've had them for 30. He'll have them for... By the time you give it to him... Right?
Yep.
It would have been 50, 60 years old, right?
Yeah.
He gets to have them for another 50, 60. They said, we're up to 120. And then you give it to one more sibling or to a family member, and then you're on the money. It's like Bitcoin.
You need to get toys from the 1920s because they're already at a hundo.
Yeah.
Hundo years.
Yeah, but they're all just like wood soldiers.
Tinny tin tins, yeah.
How could they build those buildings but then not a good toy? Anyway, food for thought.
Yeah, food for thought. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like that magic. It's like magic, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Santa's magic. Why is he building all in the workshop?
Oh no, it never makes sense. How did he get the license for Star Wars?
Yeah,
That's all.
I was just
and He-Man, all in the one head.
Yeah, it's Mattel and Lucas.
Kenner, I think it was.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah,
you don't have to nerd out that hard.
Yeah, okay, well, whatever it is. Fuck, you know your thing. So here's what I was thinking.
Right.
Taking me old vintage Star Wars figures, getting the mintiest of the best, right? And printing out.
Yes, I think we've covered this maybe once or twice.
And then getting the bubbles, because you can buy all this stuff online now.
3D printed.
No, not the 3D print.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying
I apologise. I'll take it all back.
Putting them back in the packets. Right? They're already mint. I've got the weapons. All I need is the bubble. We know what the bubble size is.
They'll be mint again when they go back in the packet.
So I did a rough calculation. I sat there for a little while and I wonder what it would cost to put every one of my Star Wars figures back into original packaging.
Right, yeah.
Added it up, and it worked out to be about, it would cost me $3.50 a unit, right? Printing costs, bubble costs, sticky tape. I did the whole shebang, but I'd have to do.
There's hundreds of them.
I'd have to do 300 of them or something, in order to get for that price, you know.
And then
it doesn't really.
And then they
out.
take it down to the pawn shop in Las Vegas. And I'll just have to get Bobby Dazzler down to see if it's real.
Yeah,
I got an expert. He goes, "It's definitely fake.
This is white. This is white card, and you know they use grey card. And it's a three and a quarter.
No, I have to stop you right there.
Yeah,
they never had corners on them.
So for future generations though, in 150 years, do you reckon they're gonna know?
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
Because the cards are 150.
I'll tell you what's really valuable: scrimshaw.
What's scrimshaw?
Scrimshaws is like an art form of whalebone. It's like carving into whalebone, and like the guys that were on the whalers on those ships back in the day, because everything was fueled by whale oil back in the day before they started digging it up.
There's another way.
They were fishing it, yeah. So scrimshaw is like an art form, and it's carving, like when you've got 6 months at a time, and you've got some whale bones, you start carving into it.
That?
Okay, so that's just like it's a piece of art like you're doing, essentially. You're getting whalebone, which is the Star Wars figure. And then you're repackaging it to make it valuable. I don't know, something like that. In 200 years, it'll be worth something, Tim.
Yeah, okay.
Because you did it.
Oh, okay, I see. Obviously,
it's not a factory that did it.
It's like a bootleg. It becomes boutique.
Yes. See what I'm saying?
It is a good idea.
Hey, how about this? When you're repackaging them, come up with your own names for them. And totally take the character.
Okay. Tommy Greenface.
Yeah, you do. And he's a gangster from...
Hung So Long.
Yeah, are we going to do it again? I do Poo-Too.
C3PO.
Yeah.
So is it
Dark Invader.
C3PO?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yes. Let's not do that again.
Princess Leia. Just the one more.
What did we say?
Chew her back out.
Darth Invader.
Yeah. Dark Invader.
Dark Invader, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I just did that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Could we do it again, though? I was looking at a story. There is an actual condition that you can have of detesting the sound of breathing.
Is this your transition into the next part of the podcast?
I do have a news story here.
Right. Could we go north,
east,
west,
south?
It's the news, but it's old news by now.
Well, it's not that old news. It's February 2021. They're calling it a rare condition that makes other people's breathing unbearable to the sufferer. So they can't.
Let's do something. Let's do some examples.
Okay. No, that's not. Oh yeah. No. Oh, that's the doggo. That's the doggo. So does it have to be a person's breath, or thanks. Dog there? I was going to say a dog breath. Do you think they're put off by any breath sound?
So what's the condition?
It's called misophonia.
Phony being audio, so
misophonia, phonic.
Phonic, yeah.
The woman that
Frankie,
had it.
Shut up.
The woman that had it hated the sound of
podcast.
breathing so much. She approached a doctor and asked if she could be surgically made deaf.
Okay.
So she fucking hates it.
One of these dudes that takes their arms off because they want to be. I just don't feel as though I identify with me arms, so I'll have them amputated. I don't know how.
Yeah. I just don't want this fucking.
Often that occurs,
they're
but
just hanging off my shoulders.
yeah, just
don't
don't
even want
feel
them.
right.
Don't even really want them.
Who needs them? But again, it's like these people that grow their nails. The Guinness Book of World Records. It's like who takes care of them once they've amputated their arms off.
But it's like, what about? I detest the sound of people eating bananas.
Well, don't do it. Don't.
I hate it, right?
Don't. And everyone, like the 3 people that are listening.
Yeah, but I'm
Don't
going to say this, right?
It was hilarious, but
the whole reason why you've decided to approach the doctor and get deaf, right?
Yeah.
He goes through with it. The last the most important thing on your mind is getting rid of that sound, right? You're going to remember that sound forever because you hate it so much. You go deaf, and then that's all you can hear.
That's the last thing you heard. It was his breath going.
So you remember
just take a deep breath.
The last thing
before surgery. But what about this? What about this? What if you get the surgery and I'm just saying try it out first. Like wear some noise cancelling earphones first.
Okay.
Because what if you get the surgery, the deaf, and I don't know which doctor you're going to, but they do the surgery and now you're deaf, but you figure out it wasn't phonia, it was lipredia. And you just didn't like it when
the mouth,
the mouth's doing that shape. You actually liked the breathing wasn't so bad. It was the mouth.
It was
shape.
the mouth. And you didn't know it until you became deaf.
And you go, I'm still annoyed by this.
I'm fucking pissed off.
Eyesight.
I can see your chest moving. I know you're breathing, and I don't remember what that sounds
you
like.
Breathing?
Sound sensitivity syndrome.
I've got it.
SSS.
That's what I was saying at the start of the episode. That's why I've got to listen to something.
Oh, you were saying that full circle because it is that you've been exposed to so much of the annoying. He's a man that you have to turn.
Cass can't hear the
you have to turn
the fire alarm that's going on. The what is it, the smoke alarm?
Right.
She can't hear it. She doesn't know what, but I hear it.
Okay.
I hear the person coughing on the plane.
Yeah.
I hear the tap through. Like, okay.
You hear the breath.
Perfect example. Little bit of Jezbot on the spot. Mr. Fixingtons. I get up. It's a cold morning. There is no noise outside. Right. I'm getting myself just about to get a coffee. I've just had me shit. No. But I hear just a faint somewhere off in the distance. A little.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
What is that? And like I went, I bet you it's a pipe. I bet your pipe's burst under the house somewhere. So I put
here?
Yeah. So I put my head to the floor and I hear this, like, I can barely hear it then, but I can hear something.
The floor's blocking your ear.
Yeah, that's right. And so anyway, I went, I won't pay attention to that for a little bit. And the sun started coming out. And I was like, I'll go into the house. Sure enough, tiny, pierced copper pipe. So this is the thing, punters at home.
Yeah.
If you haven't been under your house, you don't know if there's a leaky pipe.
Yeah, right. How's that happened?
It's just copper gets brittle. It's cold. It's like kinked. It's like it's expand. It contracts. It's a natural product. And then it eventually cracks under pressure.
Right. Are you
Well, just like
are you
all of
selling
us.
me copper pipes right
I'm
now?
actually going to sell you the PVC pipe
Okay,
because
right.
copper's no good, mate.
Okay.
And I would suggest stumps so you can get under your house. People that have slabs and all the pipes running through the slab, never trust
Big
a
trouble.
concreter
Big trouble in
around
Little
when they're
China.
pouring the concrete
yeah.
and they've laid the pipes. You just don't know.
Yeah.
And so you've got leaky pipes for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
you know.
Sealed in conch. So
But mesophobia,
but that's worked to your benefit. You've used
yes.
You've used it for good.
And I could go and save someone's life potentially by saying, "Have you checked your smoke
that gas?
alarms?"
Do you hear gas? I hear gas. You can hear it. Yeah. I usually hear things before I smell them.
It hears like
farts.
sulfur.
Smells like sulfur. So she hates it, and she's triggered by it. But I don't think it's that's outside of the doctor's code to deafen somebody permanently.
Yeah,
don't you think?
I don't think you go to a doctor for that surgery. I think you just go to a couple.
You go to
gigs.
a Mokta.
Yeah, you go to Metallica concert.
Mokta.
Go to a concert or to a couple of raves. Dance in front of the speaker.
Have
go
fun.
Deaf. Have fun with it.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't like breathing, but geez, you could go.
Yeah. I'm going out tonight, man. I'm going to fuck my hearing.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Raves that I've been to, what I was at,
yeah,
and I got into that for a short period, at the raves of going up to seeing how loud,
standing in that sonic wave,
standing in front of the speaker,
yeah, and the world becomes wobbly.
It does.
Because your whole body is going.
But insane. I have 100% hearing at the moment.
What? What's that?
No, but my hearing's very good. So for some reason, it's not a brag, but
it is. But.
I think how about this, right? If you're standing right in front of the speaker, the sound sort of hasn't had a chance to speed up. And the further, like if you stand like 6 feet or 12 feet in front of it, that's probably a bad place to stand. But when you're standing right next to it,
okay,
that's science.
That's silly. That'll make you go deaf if you did that too much. Yeah,
but I've never been like a roadie and been on tour and night after night of
debauchery and self-deprecation.
Yeah.
No, that's after the gigs. Yeah, being exposed to
the noise factor, the decibel factor.
Yeah. I mean, but that's nothing like breathing. That's like the whole opposite.
She's taking it too far.
She is,
but have fun with it before you're going to go and have the surgery.
Yeah, I reckon it's the same idea as if you're going to get a tattoo, right? Put the money up for a transfer,
a henna
or whatever. Yeah. Wear the tattoo for as long as you can handle it before you need to either get it and just test it out.
I'll tell you what, a good example is like because the spelling. You always see the tattoos, you spelt it wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you wear your stencil and you get them to, if you ain't good at spelling or whatnot, wear the stencil.
Test
someone will correct
Someone
you.
will tell you fixed it up.
You go, okay, thanks.
Fix up before you fuck up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's good advice,
Measure
isn't it?
twice, cut once.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah. Two in the bush is worth a bush in the hand, isn't it? So,
I don't know about that, Tim.
No, I don't either.
I thought we wrapped that up quite nicely on that story, though.
That's I'm down with that.
Well, okay, good. Well, I'll go through my paperwork.
Oh, you got paperwork over there.
It reminds me of this one that I just read. And I won't give I'll get into it first of all. And this is from February the 3rd, 2021. So this is
current.
Pretty much current. And I don't know if this is filtered through the internet and all the other podcasts that have probably done this one before or whatever. But an Indian man who was under the impression that he and his family were being harassed and extorted by a group of sophisticated, ruthless hackers learned that his predator was his underage son.
So what? In the other room?
Wait. Ruthless hackers learnt that the perpetrator was his underage son.
Right.
Thank you. Last month, Indian media reported the case of a desperate man from Ghaziabad who was approached local police about an extortion scheme that he and his family had fallen victims to. Rajiv Kumar, that'll pretty close, I reckon complained that his email account had been hacked on January the 1st. New Year's Eve, so don't let your guard down. Yeah. And that he'd been receiving threats and financial demands from a group of hackers ever since.
So his son's extorting him?
Yeah, for $1 million rupees.
Oh, what's that worth? What's $1 million rupees?
Not a lot.
Let's have a look. You do that and I'll look it up.
Well, he said that these alleged attackers or extorters were going to release sensitive photos of Kumar to the public. So then you've got to know that your son knows that you're a dodgy... Yeah?
Yeah.
Because if the son can go...
That's $18,000.
Okay, that's enough.
All right.
For an 11-year-old.
He's 11?
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucking little shit.
It's a man shocked to learn that he was being extorted by his own 11-year-old son.
So how do you dish out that punishment?
Well, I'll tell you what, because the son has something on Dad. Because he's saying here he's going to release the sensitive photos. And Kumar is so worried about the sensitive photos that he's gone to the local constituent.
Constituent.
The coppers?
Yeah,
we did this before.
Yeah.
So he's obviously worried about the extortion because if the photos come out, guess what?
He's fucked.
The wife's going to know what the photos are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah.
Because the son has seen it happen.
Yeah, and caught it.
And goes, I can extort this guy. If he thinks that someone has a photo of him doing that thing.
Yeah, even if there's no photo.
Listen, kids are always listening and watching.
They are. We call them radar. We do the old blinkety blink if we're talking about something, and then it's getting a little bit too
revealing.
Listen-y. It's the blink, and I go, so yeah, radar.
Yeah.
That's our code word for they're listening.
But I tell you what, that was my greatest treasure that I used to hunt for as a child. I think that's how I got into treasure.
What's
was
that?
Trying to listen in on the adult conversations.
Oh, you wanted the juice.
I wanted the juice. I wanted all the info, all the intel. I wanted to know what they were saying.
You wanted a tap,
dude.
On the big 10-litre bottle of juice.
I still ask questions of mum and dadsies, going so.
Oh, so you remember that time you said, "Oh, you tell me when I'm a little bit older." What was it?
Yeah, I love
that is the most frustrating thing ever.
But the most frustrating thing is that they still lie about shit.
Right. Okay. There's no reason to keep the secret.
No, we didn't kill the dog. Yes, you did.
Pretty sure you did. I seen it.
We just took it to the farm.
Right.
No.
Yeah, right.
You fucking... I've seen Dad, buddy.
I seen Dad hit him with a shovel. That wasn't your dog. Yeah. But I want to get up. I want to get up to Drew's. I want to do a bit of gold mining. I want to do treasure hunting, and I want to change the videos I'm watching on YouTube because it's getting a bit too treasury.
Yep.
But I want to try it out for myself.
Yep.
So we've got plenty of time to build that up. Are you investing in my endeavor?
I am.
Because I think Dad's in too.
I'm in, and I'll tell
you.
We'll
do like you get everyone has a turn of the stick.
You're going, you take it down the creek, you take it here, you take it there.
Yeah, and there's some to circulate.
Just did a job for a guy, and he's down at Bond Beach, sandy soils. Mm-hmm. And
is that his name?
Yes, that's his business names.
Okay.
And I found...
G'day, I'm Mr. Soil, sandy soil.
I found a pint bottle, and I said, well, that's a keeper, mate. Like, I'm surprised I didn't find more bottles while building this fence. And he goes, well, there's a car over there buried. Because he's a plumber, and he's digging some new pipes, and he hit the car with his excavator. And he's going, I said, well, what kind of car? It was an old Beetle or something.
Yeah, it's hot. It's crime. It's a crime car.
Crime car. to get the treasure.
Yeah, it's very common. But the last house that I was working in, we dug out a bloody Harley. Well, the shell of one.
Yeah, and you're like, why would you...
Like bikies.
Well, you take the wheels.
Crimes. But it had like chopper handlebars. So it was absolutely some bikie's fucking thing. He's dead. Yeah.
They're all dead.
He's buried somewhere else. Yeah. Although...
hey, and isn't that the greatest treasure of all? Being buried at the end and having the eternal sleep and the and moving on to
depends on how much you pay for your coffin.
Yeah. That's very good.
Neither here nor there though.
I would take the ornaments off the coffin before I go in the ground.
Absolutely.
But I'll hopefully
they all do that anyway.
Yeah, we're right.
The grave diggers do it.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
They rob your grave.
If they don't do it on the day, they do it at night.
Yeah, well, 5 minutes after you leave. Yeah.
Excellent.
And it's now no longer 5 minutes before we leave. It's time to leave.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we should wrap this up right now.
For sure. Thanks for having me in your little
no.
two before
my palatial mansion. I think you'll find.
Yeah.
But it has been a pleasure. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for listening, everyone, and stick with us because we're going to keep doing this forever if we do it forever.
And also with you. Goodbye. I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Jezbot.
Goodbye.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had technique. It was like a ninja.
Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I believe I have to do it, but I do it, I get away
Because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile, instead of just paying the $2.25.
That's one technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. Just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.